Hey friends, it's Jenna. What's up and welcome back to my channel. Today is another edition of What Sold on Poshmark. I'm going to be doing my 15 most recent sales on the platform, excluding any boutique items that I had that sold, because yesterday actually I launched a bunch of new boutique items, some really cool kimonos for spring, and a bunch of them sold right away, which is awesome. I'm really excited about it. However, I think it's going to be more helpful to show you like the items that I picked up to resell or like thrifted or, you know, got at estate sales or whatnot versus boutique, just because I know probably the majority of you guys are resellers versus boutique sellers. So yeah, I'm excluding boutique sales, but I'm doing my 15 most recent just regular sales from Poshmark. And if you're not familiar with me or my channel, I am a full-time fashion and clothing seller over on the Poshmark app. My username is EMPTYHANGER and I'm doing weekly what sold videos on Friday. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, the time frame for these sales is 3 days. So they happen over the course of 3 days. Remember, I'm excluding any boutique sales. So I'm gonna start with the one the furthest back, which is a pair of jeans. I recently had a couple of denim trend and brand videos, and you guys, I'm telling you, denim is hot right now. So the first sale is a pair of frame denim jeans. They're called Le Skinny de Jean crop jeans, and they were really pretty, light wash, and they had the raw frayed hem, which is another trend right now. So this pair was apparently like a really popular one. When I looked it up, it looked like it was an exclusive to Neiman Marcus, and I listed them at $65, and within a day, I believe, I got an offer for $55, and I went ahead and accepted it. So they sold in a day for $55, and frame denim is one of my favorite brands to pick up, so I pretty much always pick those up. Okay, the second sale was a bundle, and it's a bundle of 2 makeup items. I think I mentioned in my last What Sold video that makeup is a hot market as well. If you have access to like new in-box cosmetics, I say definitely take advantage. These were just 2 items that were from my personal collection that I never used. So it was IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Concealer and IT Cosmetics Brow Power Eyebrow Pencil. I originally had the bundle of 2 items priced at $42, and I offered her $34, which was like right under my bundle discount, and I gave her $1.50 off shipping, and yeah, it sold for $34, and then of course I pay for that shipping discount that I offered her. I'll explain the fees at the end. And then the next item that sold is another denim item, another pair of jeans, which I showed in my last haul video, I believe. So they are a pair of Henry and Belle high-waisted flare jeans. They were really dark. I wasn't that familiar with this brand, but when I looked them up, they seem pretty popular and they retail for a lot. So I listed them at $50 and they sold for full price at $50 within like a day or 2 of me listing them. The next sale is an Anthropology item. It's an Anthropology Sweater. I thrifted this item and I've had it for quite a while. I want to say I've had it for like 3 or 4 months, and it did have a lot of interest, but no one was making offers or anything. I had it listed originally at $60. It was on the higher end. However, comps had looked pretty good on this item, but like I said, I wasn't getting a ton of interest. So someone offered me $40 the other day and I went ahead and accepted it. So I had it listed at $60. They offered $40, I accepted that, and I'm happy with the sale. I would still pick up that same sweater. I think it was a Moth by Anthropology Sweater. Okay, the next item is a Banty, and this one is pretty recent. It is Queens of the Stone Age, which I think is a lesser known band, but I had listed this one at $25. It had no size tag or anything. I just included the measurements. Someone offered me $18 and I went ahead and accepted the $18 on this item. The next sale is another graphic tee. This one I bought at the Final Cut in Augusta, Georgia. It's like the Free People Anthropology outlet store, and it was an Anthropology graphic tee. I think the brand was Sol Angeles, and it was just the Saint Tropez, really cute, kind of travel inspired graphic tee. I had it listed at $35, which was on the higher end, but they do retail for a bit. So she had offered me $20, and then I said $30, and then she came back at $25, and I went ahead and accepted the $25. I picked this up at the end of November, so it's been listed for a couple months now, but I'm happy with the $25. The next item is a Lululemon workout tank. We're still in New Year's resolution season. People are working out, they're wanting cute gym apparel, and this was a Lululemon tank my grandma sent me like a couple boxes ago, and it was a really pretty pink color. I didn't look up the name of it. I couldn't find the exact style, and I had listed it at $30. They had offered me $20 and I countered $25. They came back at $22 and I just went ahead and accepted it because I have had this tank for a little while and I didn't know the exact style name, so I just wanted to go ahead and move it. Okay, the next item I picked up at a consignment sale a while ago. I'm pretty sure I got it in October, so a few months now, and I love this brand, but it doesn't get as much attention as it used to. It's called Gypsy 05 and it's really a luxurious bohemian kind of hippie gypsy brand, and they make a lot of great silk pieces, a lot of tie-dye, just a lot of really pretty textiles. And this was a maxi skirt, which I've talked about recently. I'm not really picking up skirts anymore because they take forever to sell for me. This one wasn't too bad. Like I said, I think I got it in October and I had it listed at $60. They offered me $53. It is 100% silk. I went ahead and accepted that. I thought it was very reasonable for that offer, and it's a beautiful piece. I'm still picking up some Gypsy 05, but like I said, I'm probably not going to pick up skirts for now. Okay, the next item is a bundle sale, and it was a bundle of 2 rails tops. My grandma finds rail stuff all the time. I haven't found it in a while, so she sent me these 2 rails tops in boxes, and they were both a size extra small, plaid button down shirts. I had them each listed at $60. I usually list them between $50 and $60. So they offered me $80 for the bundle, which was $40 for each top. I went ahead and accepted it. These I'm pretty sure were like flannel material, and we are kind of coming towards the end of fall, or winter, so I went ahead and accepted the $80 for 2 tops, which I'm happy with. I definitely still like most rails items. I will say some of the prints, some of the patterns I have said no to before, but the plaid ones I usually will pick up, or grandma, because she always finds them, not me. Okay, the next item, another skirt, surprisingly, because I'm mentioning that I'm not really picking up skirts, here I am selling skirts. And this one was from the big Anthropology estate sale that I went to. I had never heard of this brand before, but when I looked it up, I saw it was from Anthropology. It's called Doll, and this skirt was really, really nice quality. It was so heavy though. It's like a really thick, heavy knit. Anyways, I had it listed at, I'm pretty sure $65. They offered me $50 and I've had it listed probably since November, so I went ahead and accepted the $50. Honestly, this style is not something I'd pick up now, especially even though I just bought this in November. I'm still like really honing in on my closet style. Like I said, curating my closet, building my brand, and skirts just aren't really what works for me. And this is a little more of like a fancy style, and I'm definitely leaning more casual these days. So yeah, I don't know if I would pick it up even though it sold for $50, but yeah, just my thoughts. Okay, the next item is a graphic tee, graphic Banty, even though it's Britney Spears, but can't say no to Britney Spears. I saw her in Vegas twice, it was amazing. But yeah, anyways, I found this Britney Spears oversized, well, it was a men's shirt, but a woman obviously can wear it. I feel like I say that every time. But it was a size extra large. It was really soft. I actually modeled this with some of the boutique kimono items, so I kind of like tucked it in and showed you can wear it with high-waisted jeans. So I think that probably helped sell it. Sold the same night I listed it, literally within minutes, because I'm pretty sure she was looking out for it. So hey girl, if you're watching. But anyways, I sold it for $30, and yeah, I would definitely pick that up again. I listed it at $30, by the way, and I sold it at $30. She bought it full price. Okay, the next item also sold the same night, like within probably an hour of me listing it, and it is a Pink Floyd graphic band tee. I listed this one at $30. I actually hadn't seen one like this before. It was like a really cool ringer sleeve graphic tee, but it had really colorful concert graphics on the front. Listed at $30, sold at $30 within an hour. You guys know I always mention band tees and graphic tees. It's like my thing, but I know a lot of you guys have started picking them up as well and tagging me in posts and stuff that you have been selling them. So I just think they're a really popular item. It's definitely a statement piece and like a conversation starter. I know when I wear a band tee or graphic tee, I don't know, I feel like more people always talk to me. But anyways, this next top is another graphic tank top, and it was a Brandy Melville tank. Gangsta Rap made me do it. I thought that was really funny. Brandy Melville doesn't retail for a lot, so it doesn't resell for a ton, but this sold within hours of me listing it. So I'm happy with it, even though I didn't make a huge profit margin. I listed it at $20. It sold for full price $20 within hours. Okay, the next item is a pair of shoes, and I have not been selling many shoes lately. I don't think I've listed that many shoes lately, so that probably has something to do with it. But these were a pair of Frye leather sandals. They were like studded, embellished, kind of flip-flop type style, and I picked these up at the estate sale I went to, the Anthropology one in November, and I had them listed at, I believe, $85, and she offered me $60. I went ahead and accepted it. I have had these for a little bit, and I'm happy with the $60. I think that was a fair offer. And then the final sale that I had was from last night, and it was another top that I listed, and it sold within hours, and it was an Obey graphic tee. Again, Obey doesn't retail for a ton, but I think they make really cool graphics, and this sold pretty quickly. So it says make art not war, and I listed it at $25, and someone offered me $20. I went ahead and accepted it. I thought that was a fair offer for this top, this brand. And yeah, those were my 15 most recent sales on Poshmark. So now I'm going to go through the statistics of everything. Okay, so I did have a few bundles in there. So of the 15 sales, it was actually 17 items, and the gross total for all my sales was $587 for those 15 sales. And subtracting the Poshmark fees, which is 20% on sales above $15, all my sales were over $15. Plus, I did offer a shipping discount on the makeup bundle. I think that was the only one. So my fees were $118.90 on those 15 sales. My net earnings was $468 for the 15 sales. And again, I always preface this or just remind you that this doesn't include my cost of goods. I have to take that out. I set aside money for taxes and all of that stuff. So just keep in mind that there's a little bit more that's taken out before I get my actual net earnings. And I get asked a lot about like me paying myself and setting money aside for taxes, and I'm actually working on a video talking about that, just like paying yourself, saving money, etc. But it's probably gonna be another, like, I don't know, week or two. I just wanna make sure I have all my stuff together before I release that video. So just keep that in mind. You guys know I don't really share cost of goods on my channel. It's just a business decision that I've made. Got to keep some things to myself, but I do share as much info as I can, and hopefully by showing you what is selling, what's selling quickly, it just gives you an idea of maybe things that you can invest in when you're outsourcing. You can make a good decision based on what recent sales are, looking up comps if you think that you should make that investment in the item, because I know we all have different prices at our thrift stores, and like mine, a lot of them do it by category, but then I know in other states they mark each item individually priced, so it's just always different. So I feel like sometimes going into cost of goods isn't necessarily helpful because you might not have that same cost of goods, right? But if you know the end price or what you're gonna sell it at, then you can decide based on your profit margin if it's worth it to you to invest whatever the asking price is. Anyways, sorry I went off on a little tangent about cost of goods, but hopefully that makes sense. I feel like I haven't explained my reasoning in a while about why I don't share cost of goods, but in the long run, I don't think it's really that beneficial. I think it's definitely more helpful to share like what's selling and the price things are selling for, and just giving you tips and ideas of things to look for versus just like what I pay for an item. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this what sold video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, if you did find it helpful, and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel already. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.